Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Lies official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to Day's teasers, Gabby and Stefan were preparing to take down Dimitri when Gwen and Kristen decided to do the same. Even Leo, the sidekick, appeared unenthusiastic about his future ambitions. And this indicates only one thing: Salem is preparing for a "Who Killed Dimitri" mystery. The typical suspects are rounded up. It turns out Gwen, Emily O'Brien, is not as completely illogical as we have been fearing for weeks. For Gwen to finally fit the puzzle together, she had to literally walk in on her husband and best friend having an affair. But she eventually did. She now intends to put them both through pain. She first made fun of Matty, Greg Record, by telling him stories about her and Dimitri's constant shagging. She told Kristen the truth and made a commitment to work together to hold her cheating husband accountable. Dr. Lowry Hay, and not really created them that way, while Kristen has no such limitations. Gwen has thus far simply buried bodies. She is only aware of one method of retaliation. She might also decide not to let Gwen cast a vote. Leo was informed by Dimmy that killing Gabby and Stefan, Brandon Barish, was the only way to stop them from revealing that Dimitri and Leo were having an affair. Even Leo was a little surprised by that. Stefan and Gabby have both committed murder before, unlike Gwen, and they can surely do it to defend themselves. They won't give it up easily if Dimitri pursues them. Don't write Leo out just yet. He is the most dangerous thing somebody could be, an absolute moron. Leo makes decisions after acting first. He will act like the entitled, impulsive child he is if he believes Dimitri might be planning to dump him or sacrifice him for something better, such as money, power, or hair gel, even if it calls for murder. Then he'll paddle furiously to find someone else to accuse of the crime. Gwen, even BFF. Days of Our Lives can be shown on the W Network or Global TV app in Canada and Peacock, plus in the United States during the week. Check out the most recent day's spoilers for more information about what will happen in Salem, and go here for a detailed look at the show's history. Daily updates and spoilers for Days of Our Lives, DOOO. Tease Colin and Kyle Schroeder's Tater-Tot Tate Black is no longer a toddler. After receiving a call from his school informing him that he's causing trouble, Brady Black, Eric Martsolf, informs his mother Theresa Donovan, Jen Lilly, of the situation. Although she now causes different kind of problems, Theresa was quite the troublemaker when she was a teen. She was a drug user who eventually began dating Mateo, alias El Fidio, a Mexican drug lord, leaving Tate briefly with Brady. Brady hadn't seen Tate for years when she moved to California with him, yet he is the one who receives the call from his school when he is in trouble. Tate, who is no longer a toddler, has apparently been causing quite a bit of problems at school. Was Theresa ever told by Shane or Kimberly Donovan, Charles Shaughnessy, Patsy Pease, that they hoped she would find someone who was just like them? Even though Brady believes Tate is better off with him, what impact may it have on his daughter if Tate had done something so terrible that he could have gotten himself expelled? After another court appearance, Brady and Kristen DeMuro will now share custody, much to Kristen's displeasure. Brady would believe Tate is better off with him, though, because he knows Theresa has ulterior reasons and wants him back. She might take a cue from Kristen's strategy when it comes to Rachel's custody and try to get Brady and her to patch things up so Tate can live with both of them. Find out what happens next on Days of Our Lives by reading this. For the time being, Theresa may appear to be moving on with Alex Kyriakis, but she is really simply using him to resent Brady. In any case, Tater-Tot is no more because he's aged up quickly, also known as soap opera rapid aging syndrome, and is now a troubled teen. Although there is a casting call for performers in their high school years, two in particular, Tate and Holly Jonas, Ellen Alexander, it is unknown who will play him. Tate and a new Holly might not appear for a while because DOO will tape 6 months in advance. By the time fans meet Tate, They will also see a new Theresa, since Jen Lilly has revealed that Emily O'Brien's character Gwen Ristet von Luschner, who played Theresa, is leaving. The spring is probably when we'll see the new Tate and the new Holly. Make sure to keep up with everything going on with DOL at the moment. For Days of Our Lives spoilers, news, and updates, check back frequently. Hard questions, conflicts, and romantic opportunities are hinted at in the Days of Our Lives spoilers and updates for Wednesday, September 20. Talia Hunter is confronted, Trip Johnson's is grilled, and Johnny Demerer finds time for romance. After Jada Hunter discovered some false passport-related items outside Trip's apartment building, Ref Hernandez from the Salem Police Department has some challenging questions of Trip. Despite the fact that Ava Vitelli and Harris Michaels were on the run, it is obvious that the bogus passports had Trip and Wendy Shin's photographs. Trip was certainly involved in Wendy's theft of Harris and Ava's identities and passports, though. Trip's assistance with his mother shouldn't have surprised Rafe, but it does place him in serious legal problems for aiding and abetting a wanted person. Wendy is much more guilty because she created the bogus IDs and passports. He had left the office at Demerara, but Wendy took advantage of the fact that he had forgotten his phone to snoop. The only issue is that he swiftly went back after realizing he'd forgotten it, catching her in the act of hacking it while he was gone. Wendy will let him know that his mother is still alive and perhaps convince him to drop the plan to kill Ava while she and Harris search for Susan Banks. Although EJ is aware that his mother was psychic, it could be difficult to convince him that Susan was speaking to Ava rather than to her own son. In another scene, Jada confronts her sister about her recent actions after discovering that Taylor and Sean Brady, Brandon Beamer, had shared a bed. After getting wasted together, Talia and Sean were surprised to wake up next to each other. They had blocked out the entire night. In front of Sean and Eric Brady, Greg Vaughan, who informed Sean that Belle Black had just departed, Talia put on a spectacular show in the bar. Jada entered during the final phase of it and pretended not to notice anything before accompanying Talia upstairs. Talia will undoubtedly receive the 3rd degree from Jada for her careless actions. It's time for some romance now that Johnny and Chanel Dupree have lately agreed to get back together. A significant part of it is finally having some alone time, and Johnny will see to it that they are not disturbed. They had talked about how lovely their elopement and return to Salem after being married had been during their trip to Italy. Could they elope again in the future now that there is no devil to disrupt their relationship this time around, and everything has been forgiven and healed? Make sure to keep up with everything going on with DOL at the moment. For Days of Our Lives spoilers, news, and updates, check CDL frequently. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.